What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and we got some big news on five-star quarterback Jadyn Davis as he locks in his decision date. We're going to be talking about that, and also we're going to be going inside Michigan football spring ball, what's going on in practices right now, and also which players are emerging right now. It's all going to be in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so of course, before we go ahead and dive into everything, if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new. I greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and start by talking about Jadyn Davis, as we got some big news and updates on his recruitment. He's obviously the 2024 five-star quarterback. I'm sure you guys have heard about him by now, but I announced yesterday on Twitter that he will be announcing his top 5 schools, which should come out at 5 p.m. Eastern time today. Michigan will obviously be in that top 5. However, a week from now, he will be making his decision on where he will go and where he will commit on March 31st, which is a Friday right before Michigan's spring game. This is huge news, and Jadyn Davis should finally be making his decision. Michigan is the clear front runner in this recruitment. They have 6 crystal ball predictions going in their favor. This would be such a huge pickup, and once Jadyn Davis commits, I would not be surprised if we started to just rack in more and more recruits in the 2024 class. Michigan also leads with a 90.3% chance to land him on the recruiting prediction machine on On3, and on 24/7 Sports, he's ranked 28th nationally and the number 2 quarterback in the 2024 class, the number 1 recruit coming out of the state of North Carolina. This has been Michigan's guy since day one. We struck out with Dante Moore in the 2023 class, and then we put all of our eggs in one basket to land Jadyn Davis. While we have contacted other quarterbacks as of recently because Jadyn Davis kept delaying, now he is making his decision, and it looks like Michigan coming with the approach of all their eggs in one basket may finally pay off. So mark your calendars, March 31st on a Friday next week. It'll be Jadyn Davis Day as he will be making his commitment, and all signs right now are pointing towards Michigan. But now let's go ahead and talk about Michigan football spring ball. Going to be going inside Michigan football spring ball and what's happening at practices right now, as we are a week away now from the spring game. We're actually going to be talking about the spring game later in the video, as they are holding a little pep rally in the Chrysler Center for fans to get autographs from players and all that stuff. I'll talk about it later, but I want to talk about our Coastal Carolina transfer edge player Josiah Stewart. This was a huge portal pickup for Michigan. Great talent at the edge position, and apparently during spring practice right now, he is already opening eyes. Now, we spoke on In the Trenches podcast talking about what's in his toolbox. He said that he's definitely got to go speed to power, keep them on their toes, so that he really defines himself as a speed rusher, but he also doesn't shy away from the power that he has. He said that some people might go, oh, he's small, he don't got power, but I got it, he said. He also talked about picking up the plays on Michigan's defense. He said that it's been great. One of the reasons I came here is just developing in general and learning new things. He said that I feel like Michigan is doing a great job of teaching him new techniques and new terms in the playbook of the NFL type defense that they have. And also just talking about his goals in spring practice. He said just contributing to the team, help this team win a national championship, and also just showing the coaches that he can be a key piece to a national championship run. We obviously talked about him when Michigan picked him up in the transfer portal, and watching his highlights, he can definitely play. He's got a lot of skill, and he's a very good edge rusher. But transfer Josiah Stewart making some noise, opening eyes at spring practices right now. Next thing I want to talk about is some players who are banged up right now, as according to the Michigan Insider, observers noticed that not everyone practiced over the weekend, and a number of them were out for Sunday's scrimmage. And according to On3 and the Wolverine, according to one observer who played under Coach Bo Schembechler, he said it was like watching us practice under Bo, and you know that was no joke. These guys are getting after it. They are having fun. He also said that the leadership has been outstanding. Chris Jenkins on the defense and J.J. McCarthy on the offense. Also, apparently, strength and conditioning coach Ben Herbert has taken it up a notch. There was recently a video on Michigan football Twitter, and J.J. McCarthy looks like he has been working out in the offseason for sure. His arms seem a lot more bigger, and just his physical body looks a lot better right now. Cannot wait to see how JJ McCarthy looks this season. But the Observer said that it's just like it was when we were playing and winning championships. He said it's culture and it's championship level and not going away anytime soon. He said they were dialed in, they were having fun, and everything was so crisp. So Michigan football spring practice seems to be going very well right now. And also, according to the Michigan Insider, they said 2 position groups really stood out to them in a spring practice, and that was tight ends and defensive line. They said Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant were great against the run, and defensive ends Braden McGregor and Jalen Harrell made it difficult for the quarterbacks. And also they talked about Josiah Stewart. He didn't get a ton of reps. However, they did say he's going to play a big role in passing situations this season. And even though he didn't get as many reps as he usually does, he still had several sacks and pressures. He also said that the tight end group is loaded. Colston Loveland is looking very good. They also said that AJ Barner, the Indiana transfer tight end, is going to create matchup issues. And also Zach Marshall and Marlon Klein look very good for young guys. Obviously Marlon Klein in his sophomore season, Zach Marshall in his freshman season. He also continued to praise JJ McCarthy, saying that he is definitely continued to make progress and is connecting with Cornelius Johnson and Colston Loveland. He said that JJ hit Cornelius Johnson for a long touchdown early in a practice, and also later connected with him on a 4th down scenario in an overtime period. Also talking about Alex Orji, he's obviously a freak athlete right now. Absolutely changed his physical body under Ben Herbert. They did a great job with him. He does not look like a quarterback. He looks like a wide receiver or running back, but he is still playing as a quarterback in the run game. He said that they were doing read concepts, and he was using his burst and speed and had several long runs in practice. So that's the latest on Michigan football spring practice and spring ball right now going on. Again, the spring game is in a week on April 1st on the Saturday. It will be at 3 p.m. and there's also going to be a spring game pep rally. I'm going to talk about it now, as Valiant Management, the NIL management for Michigan football, has announced the spring game pep rally with Jim Harbaugh and members of the Michigan football team and other student athletes who will participate in a pep rally ahead of the spring game on April 1st. It'll be held from 12 to 3 p.m. at Chrysler Center, and it'll feature 180 athletes across 10 athletic programs, including the football team, and all the athletes will be compensated as part of NIL. All the ticket proceeds will benefit the student athletes, and tickets to this will cost $30 per person. However, kids ages 12 and under will get in free alongside a paying adult. Tickets can be purchased at the door. And again, the spring game, which is scheduled for 3 p.m. on April 1st, is free and open to the public. So if you guys want to go ahead and meet student athletes, get autographs and all things like that, it's going to be a pep rally. It's $30 per person at the Chrysler Center before the spring game. Should be a cool thing. Also, Jim Harbaugh is expected to make an appearance there. And again, it's just cool because all of the money that they make will be going to student athletes as part of NIL money. But other than that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like. Also, comment down below and subscribe for more if you are new. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.